So we'll do the intro to the show right now, I guess. I'm headed to Calgary. I think today's Tuesday, so I got like Wednesday to prep, and Thursday's the day. It's my first show there, and I've been practicing for it, so good or bad, I'll post it. We'll see how it went, and we'll improve it, and hopefully get asked back for bigger spots and stuff. But yeah, that's the show. I'm not going to ramble on. We'll just get to next. Will be the I believe the best, the best take, and then followed by the actual show, and then some feedback afterwards. So I did a whole bunch of editing and taping tonight, so and I'm feeling okay about heading into Calgary. So it's just it's like making the NHL for me. So it's it's a big deal for me to go back to like my hometown, and hopefully I'm only traveling like 2 hours over. It's not a whole different society. It's just another set of people like me. So, but still nerves, right? I did the province to province thing, and now I'm doing like the town to town thing. So we'll see how it goes, and we gotta keep her under 10 minutes. We're just doing a freaking honest show here. So yeah, practice is next, or no practice. The good take, or the best take, and then we'll see you at the show. And then we'll talk about it. Good? Alright, Calgary. I'm Dale Hutchison. I'm a shitty comedian from, Lethbridge, Alberta. Maybe the shittiest. This could be the shittiest thing you've ever seen in your life. There's comment cards. Probably fill those things out and just write on there, Dale is shitty, and Dale is shitty. Come back next week. See if I've killed myself. I just moved back from I just moved back to Alberta from BC. I was doing some comedy out there. And anyone from BC? BC's nice. The people were good. It was easy for me to get around. Everything was so organized. Even the crime seemed to be organized. Everyone knew what to steal. It was great. But things got easier for me in BC. The moment it seemed to be the moment when I opened up my mouth and started having a human interaction with someone in BC, and inside their big old BC brains, they had to make a decision about me. Is this guy just like a nice guy from Alberta that's like really excited about living out here in BC, or was this guy like fucking donkey kicked in the head at a young age? I figure they just think that of all of them. I think like if you're from Alberta, they just think that anyway. So I got special treatment. That's what I'm saying. I got special treatment out in BC. Even the special needs people, or people with like learning disabilities were helping me out in my day-to-day out in BC. Helping me get to the gym and get home safely. I was at the Kelowna YMCA, and I was putting my clothes in one of those coin-operated lockers. And it's, you know, you put the coin in and usually pull the key out, but not my locker. Mine, I put the coin in and just pop out the bottom. It's like coin in, out, in, out, in, out. I had like the Ron Jeremy of quarters. You know, it wasn't fit for trial or nothing. And I just like to go in and out. This special needs guy comes running up. You know, and he's like, I'm going to hell for this part. I already know this. This guy shows up and he's like, hey, I cannot watch this anymore. I cannot watch this anymore. You are putting the quarters in backwards. And little Joey turned my quarter around, popped it in the locker, pulled the key out. It defied science and logic, but it happened. Dale, do you like swimming and ice cream? And I love swimming and ice cream. These are my favorite things. I don't know how BC knew these things about me. And the next thing I know, I'm in a fucking car with this kid and his mom, and we're going for ice creams. We're going for ice creams. And Joey's mom, she was hot. She was so hot. And I would never cheat on my wife. Not ever. But she was buying waffle cones. Like 2 scoops at a time. Fuck me. It was great. And Joey had red hair. So it was like he had 2 disabilities at once. But in fact, Joey had no disabilities at all. Like, because he had a red hair superpower. And it was called fucking love, man. Joey was good to go. Anyways, that's like my time for tonight, everybody. I'm gonna talk till the host gets here. I'm so happy to be back in like Calgary, and I'm fucking proud. And I love you guys for tonight. It was a fantastic night, and that was a pretty good rehearsal of the show. For, you know, that could be the recording that I go with. But you know, if I don't get a better one out, that could be the one. It was not bad. I'm happy with that. So we'll I guess we'll see you in Calgary and get some feedback, right? I'm hoping it, you know, I got more rehearsal, but I got some time, but it's creeping up quick, and it's actually fucking here, like after I have tomorrow, and then it's time to go. So this could be the one. See you at the show, possibly. And thank you. It's not an actual microphone, it's just a flashlight. See?
Gonna do some in Calgary. Give a big round of applause for Dale Hutchinson, everybody. Give him a round of applause.
Hi, Calgary. I'm Dale Hutchison. I'm a shitty comedian from Lethbridge, Alberta, actually. Thank you. Big applause. Maybe the shittiest. This could be the shittiest thing you've ever seen.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
Let's make history, brother.
Thank you. There's comment cards. You can fill them out and just write on there, Dale is shitty. And come back next week. See if I killed myself, right? I just moved back from Alberta, or I just moved back. I was out of Alberta. I was living in BC, and I was doing some comedy out there. It was real easy for me to live there. Suspiciously easy for me to live in BC. It was easy to get around. Everything was so organized. Even the crime is organized. Right? Everybody knew what they were stealing. And things got easier for me the second I opened my mouth up and started having like a human interaction with somebody in BC. And inside their big old BC brains, they had to decide, is this guy like just a real nice guy from Alberta that is excited to be living out in here in BC? Or did this guy get like donkey kicked like at a young age? Like in BC, you know what I'm trying to say there? In BC, I have special privileges, okay? The special needs people, the people with like disabilities, helping me get to the gym and get home safely. I was at the Kelowna YMCA. I was trying to put my clothes in the locker, and normally you put the coin in, pull the key out. Not my locker. My locker, I put the coin in, key pops out, or the quarter would come out the bottom. In, out, in, out. I had the wrong. This quarter was not fit for trial. And this fucking kid. This kid comes up from out of nowhere, this little special needs guy, and he's like, I'm going to hell for this part of the joke, and I'll apologize right away. I cannot watch this anymore. I cannot watch this anymore. You are putting the quarters in backwards. And Little Joey took my quarter, turned it around, popped it in the locker, pulled up the key. It really happened. It defied science and logic. But it really happened. Dale, do you like swimming and ice cream? And I love swimming and ice cream. How did BC know all these things about me before I got there, right? And the next thing I know, I'm in a car with this kid and his mom, and we're going for ice creams. And Joy's mom, she was hot, like so hot. I would never cheat on my wife or anything, but she was buying waffle cones, man. Like 2 scoops at a time. It's fucking crazy. Joey had red hair, so it was like he had 2 disabilities at once. But in my eyes, Joey had no disabilities at all, because he had a red hair superpower, and it was called fucking love. We went to rock concerts with no tickets. Just walked in, me, Joey, and Hot Mom. Backstage, right? And Joey had no disabilities. He's hugging groupies, honking boobies. And then I joined in. And one of the band members pulls me aside and he's like, "What are you, fucking retarded?" And I'm like, "That's a bad word. I'm just from Alberta." Thank you, everyone. That's my time for tonight. Thank you so much.
Keeping over Dale Hutchinson, everybody. That was actually his Make-A-Wish. So, also, when you guys are filling out the comment cards and you still say Dale sucks, make sure you put Dale Hutchinson. Because my name's Dale Ward. So, well, you know what? You can put Dale Ward too. Both Dales sucked. Okay, there we go. No?
Okay, so I've reviewed the preset and then the actual set. And there's there's small differences in both, right? The preset was actually filmed like with a a thing that I used for like videos and stuff like that, so it keeps the camera on me. My biggest critique is the actual film work of my video person that day. It kept shutting off. It was given to me in like 6 different parts, so I don't fully understand what's happening with that. The crowd was good for a night that we were competing with the Oilers game. The comics were nice. They were approachable. The host Dale was great, friendly and everything, and I'm sure I can rebook. The actual set, I skipped some parts, and I think it had to do with like I needed to get to the end of this thing, because the way that it ended this time and started was different, and it was important to get there. So I knew I had to get to the end. I'm still deciding whether I've got to axe this whole piece, or try to keep altering it, right? I think most of it is good, some of it is not. The donkey kick thing, instead of saying the other thing, that worked. It got some laughs, and I made sure that they knew what I meant when I said special treatment, and they all figured it out, and I was able to move into the next part like pretty smooth. I just had to be careful on this one because I did have like some support in Calgary, some friends that I've made out here come to watch the show, and he's got a special needs guy like in his life, and I mean I've got my nephew, he's a special needs guy, and I've got friends, so I don't want him to be like insensitive to that, but I still want it to be funny and like boomerang back around, right? Because we need those people in our lives, right? And it was also tough because there was my people that I brought there, and there's some some construction workers, and then there was a table with a special needs person there, right? And it was really tough for me up there this time. I was thrown right off, right off. And I think that's all I can say about I really thought it didn't go good because I was not able to watch this video for like quite a while because of how shitty it was, and once I was able to like edit it back into what it was not so bad, right? I don't feel so bad about the set, but the hearing impairment thing is a tough a tough thing. I can hear myself talking, and I can make out the laughing. I just don't know where it's coming from. But I have to feel it, and I have to see it. That's why I'm always looking around at people's faces and stuff. And so actually, when I watched the video, I was surprised, that they were laughing the whole way through, because I really didn't think that they were. I have no gauge up there, right? Because I can barely hear a thing. But the video captures it, and I can put my headphones on and listen, and then I get like the real feedback, right? That's why the video is so important, and I just last two shootings have been great. My sister, or sorry, my daughter shot the last one, and then my brother shot the one before that. So, and they got it like bang on. So that's my critique of the show, and I hope you enjoyed the show. And that's all I got to say about the show, and well, I'm gonna decide where this goes from here. Axed or rewritten, or just kind of put in the bank. That's all I got for you folks. I'll see you on the next video.